Hello and welcome to the University of Law. The news from Big Finish has been coming thick and fast this last week. Potentially there might be a BBC announcement coming up because usually they try and keep their announcements spaced out. So that, well, maybe I'm just wishful thinking. But I did a video in New Year's Day talking through my thoughts for 2023, and I talked about the two Sixth Doctor releases that are scheduled. And I talked about how I'm hoping that they'll continue the Sixth Doctor Mel and Hebe's adventures. And it looks as though that's exactly what they're doing, because in May 2023 we're getting the next box set, Purity is Unleashed against the Sixth Doctor. Now, potentially, because they haven't mentioned Volume 4, now maybe there's going to be a cliffhanger. And by the way, if you want to read this article, there are spoilers about the second set if you haven't heard it yet. But yeah, Purity Undreamed was the last set, and Purity Unleashed is going to follow on from there. It's going to cost $19.99 on CD or $16.99 on download. We've got Broadway Belongs to Me by Matt Sweet, Purification by Chris Chapman, and Time Burst by Ian Potter, with the wonderful Jacqueline Rayner producing as always. She does a wonderful job. Some great reviews here. And of course you can bundle them up as well, so £38 for the CD for all the Sixth Doctor stuff this year, or £33. Alternatively, if you want all the classic Doctor stuff this year, it's $274 on CD or $237 on download. They only mention Volume 3. It's probably because there's a cliffhanger at the end and they don't want to spoil Volume 4. However, if this is Purity Unleashed, perhaps it's a trilogy. Perhaps they're wrapping up this story arc in that box set, and potentially we'll get a Sixth Doctor and Perry box set in the second one. Although in the recent podcast it would appear as though Perry's not scheduled at the moment. But I think that would be interesting. I think with the Fifth Doctor, both sets having the same companions. If the Sixth Doctor set had both the same companions in the same one, like the Fifth Doctor's having, there's not as much variation as we've been used to in the past. However, the stories are still brilliant, so that's not a complaint. But it would seem if the Fifth Doctor's having the same companions in both sets, either that's the precedent, or because he's having both, they're going to have to vary it about for the other Doctors to try and kind of even out and appeal to people who've got different eras. Because just because you love the Sixth Doctor Mel, it might be that you would only get it if it was a Sixth Doctor from Perry, for example. So maybe they'll kind of go back to that classic pairing as well. But there's also the Constance Clark stuff as well, and the Flip stuff, which they need to, which I'd like them to get. They don't need to, but I'd like them to get back to as well. So yeah, so this could be the final in a trilogy. That would make sense. It frees them up to do something new with the next volume, or maybe it's going to have another wonderful cliffhanger. Whatever they do, I'm going to love it. I know I'm going to love it because what Jack Rayner does with the Sixth Doctor is just gold. But what do you think? What are your thoughts? What are your theories? Do let me know in the comments below. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. I look forward to speaking to you soon.